check out the current conditions going on right now out the door this morning. We've got sunshine, hazy out there, warm conditions right now. 77 to get you started this morning. That heat index again closing in on 105 today. We'll be up near 101 this afternoon, so it's going to be a hot one today. That heat's going to continue. We're also seeing a few little dips on that 9-day where we'll go from close to 103 Friday ahead of a cold front to about 99 on Saturday. Then we'll nose it back up ahead of another cold front that comes in on Tuesday, and that dips us back down into the mid-90s. What I want you to see there are those weekend temps. So we've got some low 100s. We'll dip it into the upper 90s, near 100 coming up Saturday and Sunday. So you'd think that conditions would feel a little bit better. But when you look at it from a heat index perspective, we're actually going to warm it back up, heat it back up even higher going into Saturday and Sunday as the humidity thickens back up on the backside of that cold front. A lot of times it'll bring continental drier air down. This is not going to do that. This can actually allow more humidity back into our forecast, and that throws our heat index even higher up to near 108 Saturday and Sunday. So it's just going to be thick. It's going to be hot, oppressive air on the way, taking you through the weekend. We've got a little wind out there now, but that wind dies off this weekend. Just those real miserable type conditions setting up through the weekend into early next week before conditions start to improve, at least some, not as hot by the middle parts of next week. So we're just an extended period now of extreme heat, so make sure you're ready to go. Make sure your pets are ready. You may need to throw in a little extra coolant in your car. Make sure you're watching it when you use that air conditioner, because sometimes your car doesn't like it when you put it all the way down at the bottom. So make sure you're watching it here as the heat's going to be the story with the heat index 105 to 110 really covering most of Oklahoma today. Now there'll be some areas I think from near Enid, Ponca, near Stillwater, Tulsa, north there that might be really close to excessive heat warning criteria. So in these areas, as I just mentioned up here in the north, watch it today because the heat's going to be the story. The heat index could close in on 110 coming up to date. Live view from our Regency cam. Sun coming up now to 77. South winds now 9 miles per hour. And our forecast looking warm this morning. We'll be near 84 at 9 o'clock this morning. We'll be in the 90s, closing in on 100 by 1 o'clock today. In the 100s through your mid to late afternoon hours today. Bright sun. South winds will be up enough. It makes it feel pretty decent this morning. Just a hot forecast on the way today. If you're out of that wind, you'll feel the humidity. Heat index will be up near 105 today. Checking your temps right now, 70s. We're still hovering right around 80 right now from Enid to Stillwater, Ponca to Tulsa. This is the coolest time of the day. So when you're that warm, your house or if you don't have a good air conditioning unit, it's just not cooling off at all. Makes it really miserable. So this area up here in the north, kind of that zone where we're going to have those excessive heat warning type conditions building in coming up for today. Future winds and temps from Lincoln, Nebraska to Kansas City, even up to near the Iowa area south. We'll be closing in on 100 coming up for today. Those 100s continue on into your Thursday. It's going to be cranked up across the Central Plains and Southern Plains. And then a cold front has a chance to nose in by Friday. Out ahead of it, cranking up those 100s, behind it 90s, and we'll keep those 90s to near 100 as that front slides down on Saturday. So as you see that front, it comes into this heat dome, just doesn't have a big effect. So it's going to be a hot one on the way on into your Saturday. Temperatures today will close up to 101, 105 up in the Enid area, 104 Stillwater, close to where we were yesterday. There may be a rain chance today in the Panhandle, far west, northwest Oklahoma. With that, could see a severe thunderstorm, isolated in nature. And then tomorrow morning, may see a few showers pop up across parts of west Oklahoma. Could impact the metro area for a while tomorrow morning. And another hot one on the way for tomorrow afternoon. Up near 100 to about 105 for most spots in the state tomorrow. Late tomorrow as that cold front rolls into the Panhandle area. Maybe a severe storm there as those chances take us into Thursday night. And then may see a few showers move down into the state on Friday. But really the story is the heat is going to keep going as we go into Friday. Ahead of that cold front, behind it, we'll dip down to 99, back up to near 102 on Monday, and then drop back off into the mid-90s by the middle parts of next week. We're going to check your outdoor forecast and your Basscast. It's all coming up right after this.